Hello everyone, we are in the part 5 of our rigging tutorial, of our leg rigging tutorial in Blender. So let's continue. In the previous part we built the IK leg, so let's continue. Now today we are going to build the socket rig and the two bone deformation system if we have the time. Let's first start with the socket rigs. The socket rigs it's for the inherent rotation of the legs, so we will place a bone here. Let's go into edit mode, click this head, okay, cursor to selected, a new bone. In the bone panel, let's uncheck the deform. This will be MCH leg dot socket dot L. Let's duplicate this, okay, with Shift T. Okay, this will be MCH leg socket dot parent. This will be the parent socket, parent dot L. So now we need to parent these things. Let's close this FKIK bones. So the deformation upper leg bone, this bone, will be parented to the MCH leg socket parent. The MCH leg socket parent. Ctrl P, keep offset. The MCH leg socket will be parented to this hip bone. Let's first click the MCH leg socket and after that the hip bone. Okay, Ctrl P, keep offset. The MCH leg socket parent will be parented to the root bone. Very nice. And because we added this MCH socket, we must also parent our IK and FK bones into the MCH leg socket parent bone. So let's do first with IK. And now with the FK. Ctrl P, keep offset, okay. Now we have parented everything we want. Let's go into the pose mode. This is the spine, as you can see. Now we need its constraint time. So we click the MCH leg socket and the MCH leg socket parent, Shift Ctrl C, copy rotation and copy location. So we need to add driver to control this turn on, turn off. The driver will be placed into this spine bone. In the bone properties panel, let's go down and add a new driver. Okay. I will leave this flat and I will call socket on off. the type will be float, so we don't need just from 0 to 1. Something in between can be useful in some scenarios. So, okay, let's now in the properties panel here let's right click and copy data path. Go into this MCH leg socket parent in the constraint section, add a driver, right click, add driver. So open the drivers editors. Okay, variable, the type will be script expression will be variable, sync property, armature, and Ctrl V to paste our data path. Very nice. Let's do the same thing in this location, copy location. Okay. Very nice. Let's try it now. You can see it's off. It's off, and let's turn on. And as you can see, that's why it's from 0 to 1. As you can see, if you want some in between solution, it could work. So let's put on 1. So this was our socket rig. In the data panel, let's create the socket rig collection. Socket rig, and move this setup. Okay, now let me close this FK and IK bones, so too much bones, it can get confusing. Now we need to create a 2-bone deformation system. Let's go into the edit mode, so we can control some rotations of the upper and some sections of the leg. So let's duplicate the upper leg with Shift D, scale the bone. This bone will deform. We don't need to uncheck. Do not uncheck. And after that, subdivide. We are going to call this deformation upper leg solution .l. This will be deformation upper leg solution 1.l. This lower, we should also unparent, clear parent. Okay. Now this lower deformation upper leg solution will be parented to the upper leg solution. Deformation upper leg solution. Control P, keep offset. But the upper deformation leg solution, we need a different approach. So we are going to create in this cursor a new bone. Okay. Let's uncheck. We don't need to deform and scale. This bone will be called MCH upper leg parent solution .l. So this will be our deformation solution. So this will be the parent bone to parent this deformation bone solution to deformation bone solution. So quite big name. So let's click and parent. Okay. And this MCH upper leg parent solution will be parented into the MCH leg socket parent. This is what we call hierarchies to the maximum. Let's remove the constraints. Very nice. Now we need to add dump constraint. First select the low deformation upper leg solution and second the upper, and dump drag. So as you can see, now we need to do the same in the lower leg. Duplicate, Shift Ctrl C, scale, subdivide and clear parent. Very nice. In the lower leg section, we parent just first rename deformation lower leg solution dot L. No, this will be dot L. Lower leg solution dot L. No. So this both of these deformation leg solutions will be parented to the deformation lower leg. Okay. Remove these constraints from the duplication, and the same thing we did here. We select the low deformation solution leg bone and the upper one. Shift Ctrl C and dump drag. Okay. So that was basically our leg socket and the two bone deformation system. We built this system so in the part 6 we can add stretching bones on the legs. So I think I will finish our tutorial here, and in the part 6 we are going to add stretching bones, which will be the final section of the rigging tutorial. So it will be the good one, the part 6. That was for today. Hope you like it. Please subscribe, like, and see you later.